Hey guys, this is Florida Man Cryptos. Today we're going to talk about Ripple. I'm going to try to keep this like 5 or 6 minutes, just short and light, but it's really important. You guys need to see this stuff. This lady right here, she's a former U.S. Treasurer. Her name is on $1.69 trillion. If you reach in your pocket right now and take out the money, the bills, and look at them, you're going to see her signature. At least on one of them. Go ahead and do it. I'll wait. I won't move on just yet. Alright, are you back yet? Did you see the signature? Alright, so a former U.S. Treasurer that has signed $1.69 trillion. Well, she's on the board of directors of Ripple. That's pretty interesting. Now let's move on. Christine Lagarde. Who is she? She's the president of the European Central Bank. She used to run the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, before this. So why is that important? Christine Lagarde is proud of herself for not mentioning Ripple during the ECB speech. Well, why is that? Because Ripple, the blockchain payments company with ties to Lagarde's former organization, the International Monetary Fund, as well as central banks around the world, have made massive headway in establishing a new global payments infrastructure that utilizes the digital asset XRP for on-demand liquidity and instant settlement of cross-border payments. Alright, that's pretty cool. So this guy, Augustin Carstens, he's the general manager of the Bank for International Settlements. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down here? I'm trying to lay a framework of what a big deal this is. Alright, so let's watch this. And then at the end, I'm going to tie this all together.
The private sector. But now we have someone from the private sector, Brad Garlinghouse, who is the CEO of the financial technology company Ripple.
I will start off by also thanking Charles, thanking Thomas, thanking Christine. It's an honor to be included.
Hang on, guys, 1 minute. This is Christine Lagarde. And Brad Garlinghouse, he's the guy talking, at the Swiss National Bank Conference. Why do you think he's there? Let's find out.
And as was introduced, I think they saved me for last so that I could talk about the private sector version of this. I also start by kind of explaining the basics of what Ripple is and what Ripple is not. Ripple is a private company. We're based in California, about 300 or 400 employees around the world, and we're trying to solve a problem. We're selling technologies to banks and financial institutions to solve a cross-border payments problem. To be clear, we have not focused on the central bank digital currency issuance. Our view is very much there needs to be interoperability globally, and even in a world of CBDCs, you still need interoperability to solve that problem. Also, before I dive in, my comments are more focused on kind of explaining how Ripple is approaching this problem as opposed to just CBDCs. But I thought it worth spending a moment on how we think about blockchain at large and why it is such an interesting technology and I think appropriate for central banks and commercial banks to be looking at. For me, the novelty of any blockchain technology is the ability for two...
All right, so they don't focus on CBDCs. They focus on bank software, and they focus on interoperability. Well, why is interoperability important? Are you ready, folks? I'm going to tie it all together right now. This is Augustin Carstens talking.
That the corona crisis has even revealed more the need to have a digital central bank currency or currencies.
Well, yes, I think the Corona crisis has accelerated very much technical change and use of digital innovations across the board. I mean, it's not only in financial transactions, but in e-commerce and show business. I mean, there are so many examples that you know. But yes, it is a factor.
When we talk about central banking, central bank digital currencies, would it not make sense just to have one worldwide? I know it's a bit of a weird question, but what do you think?
No, I mean, I think that each central bank, each country should have its own sovereign currency. What is important, and I think a lot of the work that we are doing, is given that pretty much all central banks are thinking about this, it's a unique opportunity for the different central banks' digital currencies to be interoperable. That
All right, interoperable, guys. The central bank digital currencies and the central banks need to be interoperable.
Their systems are congruent between each other, and therefore that transactions in different currencies can be done in a seamless way. As a matter of fact, today we published a report, the CPMI JOSCO report.
All right, so the links to all of these articles, videos, everything, it's going to be in the description. Now, if you guys could do me a favor and click the like, click the subscribe, and if you enjoy my work, you can support me on Patreon. And I think the most important takeaway from all this today is XRP is 72 cents, and I think that you need to get some. I'll see you later, guys.